Okay, good day, like minds. Okay, once again, we'll be taking care of your your assignment. So this one is a machine drawing question, and here you were asked to section the diagram from the cutting plane CD. So as usual, you locate where your CD is. Okay, from this side, I can see my CD at this side. So please, you need to observe where your CD is located. Then the cutting plane, how the cutting plane went through. Understand? So right here, the thing is cutting the back of the structure. That's at this side. It's cutting it downwards. Understand? So the question says find the CD, the sectional view CD. Now the arrowhead is pointing towards this direction. So which simply means that you are to cut the back of the structure, then view it from that side. The surface, the surface of the part that has been cut is what you're supposed to represent. You understand? And this is my front, this is my diagram itself. They gave us two drawings, the diagram and the front view. How do I know this is my front view? This side of the structure is what we are having here, is this part. This other one is this one here. Then I'm having these two circles, that's the two circle here. Then this wider one and this line that's slashed is what we're having here. Two circles slashed. Then I'm having two structures at the top too. That's what you're seeing here. One, two. Then under we're having something that look like a boat. That's what you're having here. Then this side that is suspended upwards, so it's also what we are having here. So having known all this, what I'll have to do now is to sketch it out how it's supposed to look like. Then after that, I can now draw it on my on my TD paper. Please make sure you sketch out first so you'll be sure of what you are doing. Make every corrections to the errors you can likely make. You understand? So let's see. The first thing I'll do now, this question is somehow is more difficult than the ones we have been doing, because this one you're asked to draw the sectional view of the part you cannot even see. This is like drawing the back of this diagram. I know when you want to draw a sectional view of a diagram, you need to draw the outlook, the physical outlook first before sectioning it to make it easy. And that simply means that we have to draw what we can see at the back, but we cannot even see anything at the back. So we are going to be using assumption techniques. When I mean assumption, based on the side you can see in the structure, you can easily tell how the back will look like. And this, the only way you can do this is if you have a good experience or knowledge on what you are doing. That's why I'll still urge you to go back to look at the videos that I've done on sectioning. Okay, now from this diagram, I can see this part of the drawing. Circular part, looking at it from the side view, you see a straight line, like you drawing a cylinder. I think that cylinder concept is clear. So I'm having this like this. Okay, then the other one too, looking like this. That's what I will see from the back. Now after this structure that you can see here, remember, broken line is used to show hidden details for the orthographic. So they told us that this part moved back to this other side. So from the back, this structure you are seeing, I can see the length here and the height. So that means I'll take that length and the height. The length and the height, I'll take it down on a fast lane. Now, I haven't done that. I can also observe this part. Now looking at this from this back, I'll see this side first, this side from here, then the suspended part that moves outside, I'll see it from this place, like you seeing this like this. You understand? So, and this will be located, since here to here is what we're having here, so it will be located at this other side, making it look like this. The first one that looks like this, that's this part you are seeing. See, this stuff is what you see here. Then this one that I went out, I think that side is clear. Abi? Then I can see this part. From this view, this is it. So from here, looking at it here, you see this side like this. Understand? Now, these are the parts you can see from this back view here. Now, we have this other side. If you can see this part of the structure, then you can definitely see this side because this side is projected upward. So from the back, you can easily see this side. And the span is 20 and is equivalent to the span of this circle at the top. That's this circle. So this means that it will be in the same vein as this side. You understand? Then the height, looking at this very very well, you see that the height from here, the height is in the same vein as this one. That's this one you are seeing here. So which means that it's starting from here actually. Starting from here. Abi? Now going down. Going down. Going down. Then look at it. It went down to somewhere around here. So I'll do the same thing here. It's at the back, so it's not going to interfere with this part. So after doing this, if I can see this side, I can obviously see this big circle that looks like this. That looks like this. But it's not just looking like that. It have a cut here like this, then move like this, went like this, then move like this, same thing, move like this. Understand? So looking like this. So this is the total things we can actually see. Now when we now section this diagram now, it's going to be looking, it's going to be having two parts, abi the shaded part and the side that is not shaded. Please, any part you're not understanding in this video, try to call my attention. You understand? You can rewatch the video or message me on WhatsApp, or you can even give me a call. I'll be happy to answer it. Okay, which part? Okay, now when I section this now, the sectional cut went towards the middle. It passed through the middle of this stuff. That's from here, passed through like this, went down, passing through this middle, so down to this other middle. You understand? So when I take off this part, what will I see? Now let's observe. See the cutting plane passing through this. That simply means that from the top view I can see a hollow part here, and the hollow part implies something around here. Now it does not just stop in this first place. From this front view, I can see that there's a broken line that went through, passing through the first, second, and entering into this place. So I'll come do it like this. You understand? Same thing applies to the one at the bottom. Went up, went up. Now, this broken line you are seeing, this broken line have to do with this broken line now have to do with it have to do with this part. Now if you locate this from the main drawing, you see that this part now is this hollow part, this rectangular hollow part here. It's moved inside. Now from the front view, I can see the broken line. It went down and past our cutting plane CD. So when I cut this and look at it from here, I will see the hollow part of this diagram from this side, meaning the length, that's 10 by, at this side they told us that it's 10, then from here they told us that the height is 22, so it's 10 by 22. And looking at this here, it's linked up with this cutting plane, making it look like this. Let me just leave it at this side now, making it look like this. You understand? That's like this. Now this one have a hollow part too. That's a hollow part moving like this. hollow part moving like this, but that hollow part did not just stop there. From here I can see 22. That means that this hollow part moved into the middle of this place, and the middle, they are talking about the middle of this side, the middle of this. Remember, this is the middle we are talking about, this middle of this place, and the middle of this place is here. So the middle, so this is where this line is going to get to. We're supposed to get to this place, making it now look like this. You understand? So with all this, you can now shade the part that was affected by the cuts and leave the other parts. Okay, let's shade them now. The part affected by the cuts, let me explain this cake part to you guys. I don't know why I always call it cake part, but I feel like a cake is a typical example of what I should use to explain. Now, when you cut this part that is projected outside, this part, all this surface, they are made up of different components. But when you cut this, that other surface will be smooth. It's like cutting a cake from the center. You notice that the Irish decorated part on the outside um is going to be affected, making the nature of the surface in between the knife and the other part smooth. You understand? Like this. Let's say we have cake. This is a cake like this. Have a cake like this. So when you cut this side like this out of the cake, take it out, you notice that the surface of that other side is going to be smooth, something like this. Understand? It's going to be going to look like so. This other part, this other design, no matter how the design look like, it won't be visible again. Just something like so. That's what is going to happen at this side, meaning this place you will not add it to it, so it look like just one wall. So you understand, this whole part now you're seeing are the parts affected by the cuts, while this side are the hollow parts you are seeing. This other part is this wall, then this side too. So with this now you can now um construct your sectional view. You don't have to construct it. After constructing it, your diagram will be looking like this. After constructing this, your diagram will be looking um like this. But let's just do it for the sake of time. Okay, let's work on it. Let's work on it. So get my ruler, draw my center line. Draw my center line. So this is my center line. So from here, they told me that the total, they told me that this part of the diagram from here to here, from this place, so I have, please, this thing is very small, so I'm going to be using 2:1, please, so it can be visible enough. So 2:1. So here I'm having 28 and 20. I'm using 56 and 40. So 56 and 40, balance your 8 and 10. 56 and 40, that's what we are doing. So 40, and now 56 and 40. So after doing this, draw, come here, so draw, come here. Always project. When you project your work, it helps you later. So from here they told me that this part, the height at this side from here, they gave me 2.5 and the height of the other one 3.0. So 2.5, that's 5 millimeter and 6 millimeter. So I'm going 5 millimeter and 6 millimeter, 5 millimeter and 6 millimeter. So I'm drawing and 6 millimeter, then I draw. Understand? So with this I can outline this part, outline this part. Understand? So after doing this, can move over to this side. They told me that from this part of the diagram, that's here from here down to this place, they told me that it's 25, so I'm using 50. So I'm using 50 from here to here, 50. Then I'll close. Understand? I'll close. Okay. Now the length at this part, that's the length from here to here. To get the length from here to here, I can come over to this side. I cannot see the length here because this is the front view, but from here I can see the height here from the height, the top part. So I can see that here to here is 13. So from the center, okay, 13 times 2, 26. So 13 to the right, 13 to the left, 26. Understand? Okay. Um, after doing that, I can outline. Then this one, I'll draw it down. I'm drawing this one. I'm drawing this side down because I'm very sure that this is just a smooth movement. Understand? That's the reason why I'm not doing this part. I'm doing this one down because it's smooth movement, unlike this one, which is not. So from this side of the diagram, that's this place. Now when you close down to this place, this other side, which is our boat, they say the height of the boat is 6, so we are using 1.2. So if so we're using 1.2 instead of 6. Then the span is M10. M10. So I'm using 20. This 20 here. And it says 1.2. This place I can write it line. This is a boat. So the boat is going to have this at this side. Watch my video where I taught how to draw a boat and a knot to help you. Okay. Can complete that side. So, understand? Okay. The other part of the drawing, that's from this side going down, they told us that okay, let's look at it from this. Please want to draw this side now. Now, this side from our diagram, they told us that the this circle here, they told us that this circle, this one here is 11 from the center of this diagram. That's from the center of this place. Now you have done this place from the center, looking at it very well. So let me get the center. Center will be 25. So from this center, I'll draw a straight line. If you cannot use 8 and 10, or if your ruler is not straight enough, you can use your set square. So from this place, they told us that the diameter of the bigger circle here, that's the hollow part of this place, this side now, they said is 11. To those that's 11. Then the smaller one is 7. So 11 times 2, 22. 7 times 2, 14. So 22, 2.2. We are measuring 2.2. 11 then 7. Then I take this one out. Then this from here, do this thing also. Come back to that later. Now the movement of this stuff outwardly. Okay, this other circle, this wider one here, the larger one, they gave us the circle to be I can't find the circle. Oh. Someone tell me where my circle is. Okay, let's follow another method. From this side, from this center to this place, that's from the center of this circle, center to this part of the diagram. They told us that it is 7 to the up, 7 to the down, that's 14. You understand? Like from here up 7, here down 7, that's how we got 14. So we are multiplying by 2, that's 14 times 2, 28. This 14. So it's supposed to be somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Okay, so after doing this part, they told us that from here to here is 2.5. So we are using 5. Then at this side, they told us that it's 5. That's the height of this other side. So here we are going to be using 10. So let's go. This side, okay, this part told us that we have 5 there. 5. So 5 at this side. Then from this same place, we have 10. That's 10 here. Understand? So from this center, downwards, they told us that that side is also 2.5. So I'm using 5. I'm using 5 here, so 5 at this side and 5 here. Five here. So when I'm done with this, I can outline. Then come down. Okay, so with this, they told us that the length from here to here, the length from here to here, they told us that is 21 from the center. That's from here to the center of this place. So it's 21. So they did not tell us the length from here to here, but they told us to the center. So I will just make reference to the center. That's this center. They said it's 21. So I'm using 42. So this is 42. The 2 is here. Understand? So from here, I can draw. Understand? So this other one now goes in, but I don't know where it's going to stop, so I need to find it. So let's search for it. What I'm talking is this. That's this part now you are seeing. They told us that it is 10 by 22. 10 by 22 from the center. So this is the center. They said it's 10 by 22. So I'm using for 10, 20 by 44. So that's here 44. Then I have told us that it's 10. So I'm using 20. So when I'm done drawing, I'll have it looking like this. So with this, I'll draw. Oh, I don't have to draw that part first. Okay, this one is going to meet it here. This one here. Then this one goes down. This one goes down. Now they told us that this part, the hollow part of this, they told us that is of diameter. So making this side like this. So when I put the hollow part of this one, I'll have it like this. So everything is coming to meet themselves at this place. This is supposed to be projected inside, even this one too inside. But since they are all going to connect at this place, I will just have to leave all of them like that. I think this is clear so far. Okay, so I just have to fill up this, fill this one up, fill this one up. So with everything I have done now, okay, there are two other parts remaining. That's this part of the diagram and this part. This part of the diagram from here, looking at it from here, they told us that it's 20 by 32. 20 by 32. So I'm using 40 by 64. 40 by 64. Already here to here, they told us that it's 40, Abby. So 40 here to here. So I'm measuring 64. 64 from this place. The 64 started from this place, this line here. That's this one we are having here. So 64. 64. So I'm closing it up like this. Now I'll apply. I'm going down. So after doing this, you just have to sketch out the shade the part that was affected, then leave the part that was not affected. Okay, I still have the bigger circle. Okay, let's see. So we are going to be putting this other part, that's this side now. Understand, before shading the rough part. So they told us that this circle, let's pay attention to this. The circle itself is of radius 48. Then from the front view, we're having 44. Why is 44? Is because they chopped off this side and this side. So that's the chopped off two from the top, two from the bottom. So we have 48, Abby. So we are using radius of so we are using ratio. We are using scale of 2:1, Abby. So multiply by 2. That's 84 will now be 96. Abby, sorry. 48 will be 96. So 48, radius of 48. That's this. So I'm going to put it like this. Then turn around. So from here now, they told us that looking at it from this view now, I'll be seeing 44. That's this 44 because of this. So 2 up, 2 down. So I'm taking 4 up, 4 down. That's this and this. Making it look like this. Then this place. So I'll have to outline that part. So I'll be outlining it on this other side. Okay. There's a particular part that I'm yet to do actually. From this place, they told us that here to here, I have it to be 5. That's the depth inward, 5. Then the height is 3. So I'm using 6 by 5, Abby. Since it's 2.5 and 3, so we're using 5 and so it's like this. I then 3. So at the end it will be looking like this. So what I just need to do is to shade the way I taught you guys to shade. So I have this like this. So and this, my friend, is the answer to the question. So when you put your dimension, your work will be looking like this. So with your dimension, you have it like this. So thanks for watching. See you in my next video.